You know Ensemble Arts Philly as home to incredible musical productions, orchestra performances, jazz concert series, and even family shows. But the nonprofit is so much more. Ensemble Arts Philly's mission is to share the transformative power of performing arts and arts education with the widest audience possible. That audience includes 40,000 students and community members every year. We visited the Kimmel Center to learn more about one of Ensemble Arts Philly's most beloved programs, Jazz for Freedom. Now in its 8th season, Jazz for Freedom is a hallmark educational program from nonprofit Ensemble Arts Philly.
Jazz for Freedom, it connects jazz to Black history. It connects jazz to civic understanding, to social justice. It tells a very American story about freedom, about liberty, and about the right to our own expression.
Every year, Jazz for Freedom reaches thousands of 5th through 7th graders across the city through interactive experiences. Teaching artists visit students in their classrooms and use music and storytelling to teach them about jazz as a uniquely Black American art form and how it relates to the world around them.
History of the Civil Rights Movement is told through the history of jazz, starting in New Orleans, going through the Harlem Renaissance.
What is jazz music? What does it sound like? Where does it come from? A little bit of the history. And then we talk about freedom as far as social justice. This year, we are really concentrating on civil rights here in the United States of America.
It gives them an opportunity to see themselves represented in music, dance, literature, and I think, an opportunity really to think about their roots and bring that all back to music.
Philadelphia has such a great jazz history, from John Coltrane to Billie Holiday to some more contemporary artists. So many important moments in jazz history happened here.
Teaching artists encourage students to think critically about how freedom, culture, social justice, and the arts are all connected.
That is really one of the main points of this program, to get young people excited about jazz and excited about their voices and what their voices can do. Jazz musicians use their platform to talk about social justice issues that are important to them. I think it's a perfect age for them to start talking about these issues, to say what they feel needs to be said.
A highlight of the Jazz for Freedom program is a free field trip to a concert at the Kimmel Center for the Performing Arts.
Most of our students have never been inside of the Kimmel, and just that change of scenery for them leads to a freeing of their energy.
Students walk away from the program with not just a deeper understanding of history and music, but with new insights about themselves.
I've noticed that they're willing to take more risks and they more self-esteem. And I think it just gives them a platform to just be themselves and to experiment with dance and singing, and really just to feel comfortable with that.
And their questions are simpler, but yet in some ways deeper and harder to really answer.
Jazz for Freedom is part of Ensemble Arts Philly's larger commitment to support strong, lifelong connections between young people and the arts through free and low-cost music education experiences.
I want to make sure that every Philadelphia school child walks through these doors 3 times in their K through 12 years to have an arts experience. It helps reinforce that the arts are accessible, that some of the great buildings in Philadelphia are accessible, and a space like this, it's for everyone.
For more information about Jazz for Freedom and all of Ensemble Arts Philly's education programs, visit their website at ensembleartsphilly.org.